Hello everyone and welcome back to the On Breath Academy. This week's guided practice has two components that I want you to think about. Now I'm also going to do an education piece. I'm going to put that in the education tab if you want to understand the science in a little bit more depth. But the main thing to remember is that mechanically we're trying to strengthen the diaphragm, improve our posture, increase the size and strength of the breathing apparatus. On the other side, physiologically, we're trying to improve our chemical efficiency, how oxygen is delivered to the different cells of the body, and that's pretty much the essence of this whole thing. So mechanical, physiological, two components. Now the practice, we're going to be taking multiple breaths in through the mouth, and the focus is trying to get a 360-degree expansion of the body. It's not just breathing into the low belly. You're trying to feel the sides of the low abdomen, the low back, as well as the rib cage in a 360-degree expansion. You're trying to keep opening and creating more space. After we've taken 10 to 20 full breaths in, you're going to exhale as slowly, as silently, and as subtly as you can out of the nose. Now, there are a few contraindications. If you've got any heart disease or have had complications with the heart before, take it easy on the inhale aspect. Also, if you're pregnant, you don't want to be doing too intense of a breath hold. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And one big one in. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Slow release. Out the nose. Then take one slow cycle of breath in and out the nose. Feel how the body relaxes, notice the mind start to shift, and we come into the second repetition. Same thing. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds. When you're ready, when it feels right, a very slow, passive decompression of the body as you exhale, remembering a slow, silent, and subtle exhale out the nose. Feel 2 full cycles of breath in and out the nose, so you're staying in this space for a little bit longer. Slowing the breath right down, seeing if you can find a 4 to 5 second inhale and exhale. Okay, starting to build this. Third set, you're going to take multiple breaths in through the mouth. When you feel ready, 1 full breath in. Pause and hold for 20 to 30 seconds, and then see how slowly you can release the breath. Okay? Let's have some fun. We're thinking velocity of contraction of the diaphragm. We're thinking blood flow, increasing circulation. Keep turning the muscle of the diaphragm on. Keep expanding, creating more space. Feel the torso, the lower abdomen expanding in all directions. When you're ready, pause and hold 20 to 30 seconds. Very slow, subtle and silent, releasing the breath. Taking 3 cycles of nasal breath, very slow, very present. Well done. So we can feel the contrast between those two techniques. We can feel what happens when we connect them together. That is the next step in our evolution of training the breath, connecting the mechanical aspects and the physiological aspects, finding the benefits of both, and then melding them together into a new technique. And of course, that's what we want to be teaching our developing youth and teaching every human throughout the world how to regulate and balance the nervous system, because it helps us to regulate and balance the way we think and relate to others, to ourselves, and the world around us. And it all starts with the breath. You can feel the contrast, the yin-yang duality between the mechanical or the physiological, the sympathetic or the parasympathetic, the very intellectualized in the forefront of the mind, and the expansive presence and awareness we can cultivate through breath control. Awesome, team. Please ask any questions, put as many comments and thoughts as you can, and then I'll be sure to get to them eventually. Have a lovely week.